Good morning, Zio here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. We're in multiple places: BitChute, YouTube, Twitch. We're not on Twitch. Trust me, I've got a Twitch account. I've got a thing in the description for you to follow it. However, how many times have I really used Twitch? Like 3. We don't use Twitch much. Anyway, Twitter. I have a Twitter. You should go ahead and check out my Twitter. Anyway, today I thought we could talk about Activision. Not Activision Blizzard, because that's usually what we're talking about, right? Normally we say Activision, it's followed by Blizzard. But today, it's straight up Activision and their DMCA strikes. Let's get into it, shall we? So here's the long and the short of it. Apparently, Activision has Call of Duty, right? We all know that. They're the ones behind Call of Duty. Anyway, there's apparently a new anticipated mode called Warzone, I believe. That's how it's pronounced. I guess. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it's the Warzone, and they apparently launched, a patch recently. And some people have glitched themselves into Warzone and have taken some screenshots and some video and other stuff, or that's what they have claimed. It's speculation. You know how it is. We don't really know if this is true or not until you actually go and do it yourself, of course. But, it really doesn't help when Activision throws the DMCA at everybody. Kind of makes you go, oh, that must have been real, doesn't it, Activision? I mean, when you it's one thing for you to come out and say, yeah, look, guys, that's not real. It's another when you straight up slap the thing down as hard as you can using the letter of the law, knowing that nobody can fight you back because you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Cool. Smooth move there, Activision. Smooth move. Anyway, but yeah. So here's the deal. They've gotten themselves into it. They've gotten this here, which was apparently taken down from somewhere. This was on Twitter, and there was a Reddit thread, right? And what has happened here? Which, of course, the Reddit thread is down. But what essentially has happened here is but apparently Activision has DMCA'd everything. They've got a subpoena, by the way, to petition Reddit for all this information about who the user was and everything, and they've taken that down. And unfortunately, Activision has every right to do just that, right? I know you're probably thinking, wait, what? Now, see, according to the DMCA, if they think that their copyright is being violated, they can petition, or they can subpoena, or whatever it is, the place that it's actually being done on, like YouTube, Reddit, wherever, for the information of a particular user. Whether or not the DMCA or is credible, that's a completely different story, of course. When you upload a picture, say like this, and then don't put anything with it, that could be taken down, because it technically, I think, is a violation of the DMCA if it's their material, right? However, if you put it up there and you talk about it like this, it's different, because then you're actually reporting on it, you're talking about it, there's criticism, and it's covered under the DMCA. It gets kind of messy, right, when it comes down to it. And I'm definitely no lawyer myself, so I don't completely understand everything, but I try to stay a little bit ahead of the curve so I don't violate it myself, especially since apparently I wound up doing it anyway. But yeah, there is a legal document in place. They have until like the 28th of February to eventually produce all this stuff. The motion was granted by the courts, because this is a non-issue. These sort of things do happen. Doesn't really mean they're going to get anything. But apparently, the user did come out and say that they didn't find this, or they didn't, go into it or whatever. It was sent to them, and they did on the post clarify that it was sent to an inside source, which, if you can put 2 and 2 together, Activision is really interested probably more in the inside source than the actual Redditor themselves. So they're probably wanting information on the Redditor so they can then get the Redditor to go, hey, who's your inside source? We need it, and we need it now. And they're probably going to hit them hard legally to try and get that information, although whether or not they can extort somebody for that kind of information is a completely different story. I'm definitely not the one to talk about that, although I would say that's probably illegal. You can't really do that, but they're going to do it anyway. More than likely, they'll come in and be like, look, we're going to sue you, or something weird like that for a non-issue because they leaked something. If they don't give up, the inside leaker at the company or something like that. And or a company with money versus somebody with no money. So that's exactly how that's going to play out. I mean, of course, if it does play out that way. But I would assume that's probably what they're looking for. They are going for the smaller fish, looking for their inside source. So that's an issue. But yeah, and they've gotten to like the 28th, 29th February to give over all this information, and then Activision takes it from there and does what they want to do with it. Of course, the video in question was taken down. This is what's left of this Battle Royale Warzone mode. Of course, the video itself was DMCA'd, so not really sure if it actually violated anything. If dude went in there and did it sort of like a news, commentating on it and go, oh, well, this is cool, look at this, how we're going to do this and stuff like that. I would say Activision probably grossly misused the DMCA at that point. Yeah, it's really hard to tell sometimes with videos. But since it's gone, of course, we can't actually go and look at it ourselves and see how badly it was. Anyway, that's about all I got to say on that. I'm going to make this one quick and easy. So I will talk to you later. Oh, let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below. Then I'll talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.